Hi, everybody. In East El Paso, the crowds are getting bigger.
They're visiting a home where a stone wall image that reminds many visitors of the Virgin Mary is now joined by other religious figures. News Channel 9's Oralia Ortega continues her exclusive coverage of a remarkable event in our city.
This picture, taken of a rock wall, appears to show 3 children and a white wing at the bottom left-hand corner. It was one of the most talked about photos of the night. Some say it's an angel's wing protecting the 3 children.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women.
Hundreds of people continue to pray, bring flowers and candles, and take pictures of a wall behind an East El Paso home, where an alleged silhouette of the Virgin Mary still appears every night.
You know, just that we're so blessed to have her here, and I think she's trying to eliminate evil all over the world.
Homeowners Alex and Nancy Guillen receive hundreds of guests every night. They arrive long before the sun goes down and watch as the cloaked image appears.
They're going to allow groups of 15 at a time to pass through and take your pictures and make you pray.
The Guillens tell us that other images also appear on their backyard wall. According to the family, this picture from the wall displays the Lady of Fatima. A family member showed it to the crowd lined up outside and told them a child took the photo.
The kids were saying, she's looking at me. Look at how the Virgin moves. And we didn't know what they were talking about.
Right here.
Then Alex pointed out yet another shape on the wall that appears to be a woman wearing a robe and headpiece. On hand this night, 2 representatives with the World Apostolate of Fatima El Paso Division.
And we took a look, took some pictures with the light on, with the light off. And I have to say that what I see here is very unusual. It's very unique. I have never seen anything like this before.
Monica Anzaldo says neither has she. She brought her 23-year-old son, Juan Pablo, who has cerebral palsy and had not been sleeping for nearly a week.
I came here and asked to Virgin Mary a favor if he can sleep. And that night, he slept like a king.
The family says a number of non-believers have shown up to express how they feel, and neighbors are getting upset because of all the traffic, but the family says it's all worth it to see people such as Monica and her son feel like they're part of a miracle.
It's just been so surreal. I'm so blessed to have her here, and as long as she wants to stay, I hope she stays as long as she can.
Oralia, this is a fascinating series of reports you're bringing us from the east side. You've been out there probably 6 or 8 times by now?
I've been there actually 3 times, and each time the crowd has been getting larger, and it's just amazing to see the amount of faith that people have.
I wonder what your experience is out there, not so much as a reporter, but as a spectator yourself.
Well, I do get a little emotional when I see these people, the way they come and they pray, and when they look at the wall, they just get so touched and teary-eyed, and they touch the wall and they pray, and they're just so deep in their faith right at that moment that it's so touching to see.
It's moving to see that the lady you showed with the disabled child there as well. I want to be sensitive in how I ask you this, because I'm a Christian. I'm also a reporter. As a Christian, I think that just about anything that heightens a person's faith experience is a good thing. As a reporter, I want to know where those lights are coming from, because these seem to be projections onto the wall, not with a movie projector, but lights from the house, a street light, somebody's left their car lights on, that sort of thing. What do we know about that?
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing I thought when I got there. When I saw it for the first time, it was just amazing to see this on the wall. But I also started, along with Eddie, the photographer who's been coming along with me on the stories, we started looking to see what was making this shape appear. And there is a tree that does make the shape, the back of the Virgin Mary. The tree does make that shape. But as far as her face and the front side of her, We don't know where that light came from. We moved objects. We looked.
They're turning lights off in the house because those lights have to be coming from somewhere. And I'm just saying that as a journalist, I don't think that would diminish the experience, the moving experience that these folks are having out there to know what the source of the lights are.
Yeah, exactly. And we do plan on going out there, probably taking an engineer or a light expert and see if they can figure out something that Eddie and I have not been able to figure out. But I mean, everything that you see, the pictures, it's just so remarkable to see all these different shapes that are there.
Yeah, and again, it's moving to see people being moved by the experience and what it does for them. Aurelia, thank you. We'll look forward to the next story.
Okay, thanks, Dan.
Stephania.